Hi, I'm Marty Nemko. This word with Marty is practical. The word practical has kind of gotten a bad reputation, certainly seen as inferior to idealistic, dreaming, etc. But I'm kind of proud of being practical, and I think it's been key not only to my success, but to most of the successful clients I've had. It's a matter of thinking in terms of what's bold but has a realistic chance of working, and that can be everything quite mundane. It could be something like, I don't do any billing from my career counseling. It saves me a huge amount of time. It's very practical. And there may be some who are a little pissed that they can't send me a bill at the end of the month, but the amount of savings in my paperwork is enormous. I'm also practical in terms of working out of a home office. Yeah, there are some people who still prefer to have a nice fancy office with a fancy address, but my God, I save a fortune by working at home, and if somebody doesn't like me because of that, that's not the right client for me anyway. I'm practical at everything I do. I make a practical choice. When I invest in stocks, I never invest in long shots. I invest in the best and brightest in the world. So I've invested money in Amazon, and now I'm investing in the largest companies in India because I believe that they have a lot of brain power, which in general brain power yields the best results. I don't know. So if before you dismiss the practical people among us, maybe there's something to emulate. I don't know. Let me see. I made a couple of notes here before I did this. Is there anything I've left out? No, that's pretty much what I wanted to say. Oh yeah, I do write. I'm very practical in my writing. Most of my writing is short form. At least half of my writing is nonfiction, practical, how-to stuff. And it maximizes the amount of benefit per minute time. And even when I write fiction, I've written a lot of short stories. I write 2 to 3 minute stories. And my challenge to myself always is, how can I create enough character, plot, conflict, and something to think about within 3 minutes or 2 minutes. Again, that's really practical, even in fiction. So again, I invite you to ask yourself whether you've been too dismissive of people who prioritize practicality, and maybe you even want to be a little more practical yourself. Anyway, that word with Marty is practical. I do thank you for watching. I welcome your thumbs up and accept your thumbs down. I always look forward to your comments, and especially like if you hit the share button below. Share on your social media so that my efforts can have broader impact. Oh, by the way, yeah, even these YouTube videos, I literally spend just a few minutes. I sit in my thinking chair, and I think about what are the few most important points. Then I don't normally look at those notes. I just keep what's in my head. This time I did cheat. I looked for a moment. But again, that's really a practical approach to getting stuff done. Of course it could be more polished. Of course it could have professional microphones and professional editing. But I've made up what I consider the practical choice, that you are better off seeing 2 or 3 of these videos at their fairly raw but authentic in their way, in their self, than 3 more polished things. You can watch a lot of polished stuff on CNN, I promise. Anyway, I would welcome you checking out any of my 32 books. They're all on Amazon. The most relevant to this is How to Do Life, but all 32 are there. You can just search there on my name, Marty Nemko, Nemko, and you will find more than you can stomach. In any event, I do thank you for watching. I am Marty Nemko.